Yeah, it was basically I had this realization that I was a food addict. So, I'd gone all my life with being able to lose a bit of weight and then put it back on and stick with the diet really well for a short period of time and then put the weight back on. Pretty familiar story, like most people. And one day I had this realization that perhaps the reason I could only stick for a short period of time and then go back to my old ways was that I was a food addict. And we've all got, or probably heard stories. I've had friends that have been alcoholics that could quit alcohol for a period of time, and then one day comes along where they go, okay, I'm doing really well, I'm just going to have one beer, and then tomorrow I'll go back to being sober. And sure enough, one beer turns into waking up in the gutter with no idea of what happened the night before. And I realised that my behaviour with food was pretty similar to that. It was along the same lines. So I figured that, if an alcoholic should quit alcohol, then perhaps a food addict should quit food. I decided to look for one particular food that I could eat and that would sustain me and keep me healthy while I quit everything else. Therefore, trying to use the abstinence model to treat my food addiction. So that was the whole idea. Yes. Well, it was about an evidence-based decision, really. So we can look through science and history. I did a lot of research over the course of about 6 weeks to make my decision, and things I looked at were how the potato has sustained large numbers of people and entire populations throughout history. You can look at, for example, the Irish diet. They went for a few centuries living off pretty much only potatoes, not entirely potatoes, but close to it. And they were fit and strong and healthy, and everything was good. And there are other populations around the world. The Papua New Guinean Highlanders are an example, living off only close enough to only sweet potatoes. Again, big, strong, fit, healthy, athletic people. So I'm very far from the only person to have done this. Well, my doctor was pretty supportive. It's not something he would have recommended necessarily to his patients, but I wasn't looking for a recommendation. I went and informed him that this is what I was going to do, and he agreed to supervise me and check up on my medical status regularly. We did blood tests and just general medical checkups pretty regularly. He was, while not being something that he would have necessarily recommended, he was also not worried for my health. He thought I'd be perfectly fine, it turned out that my health only improved throughout the year. My blood results just got better and better, and my health and well-being overall just only improved. Yeah, there's a lot of different results we could go into, but the one everyone wants to know is weight loss. So I lost 55 kilos, which is pretty good. That's how much my wife weighs. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Also, I was clinically depressed before I started, and that's not an issue anymore. Old sort of joint pain from old football injuries went away. My cholesterol went down, my blood pressure went down. Everything just got better and better. Well, you can't go past a good old-fashioned mash. It's everyone loves mashed potato, and I'm no different. So yeah, mashed potato, that's the go. Yeah, well, the focus at the moment is on, first of all, just helping people through my Spud Fit program. And then after that, I'm working on a cookbook at the moment, a big collaborative cookbook with a whole lot of different potato-based recipes, where it's not only potatoes, it's recipes that feature potatoes in them. Hopefully within the next couple of months that'll be available, so keep an eye out for it.